Hey you guys, welcome to part 3 of making my baby. I'm assembling the baby. So this is glass beads. Same glass beads I used in my previous video. And we're going to conclude with the head. So I am going to, now the head does have a magnet. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. A magnet. So it takes a passy. I was hesitant whether or not to put a passy within the head because, you know, to put a bow. But, you know, what if somebody doesn't want this to be a girl? So I'm just stuffing the head with some polyfill. Okay. Now, this morning, before I go to work, I usually like watch TV. I'm stuffing the hacky sack in the head. Okay. I did put the polyfill in the head. I'm going to stick this in there, and then I'm going to put polyfill like around it. So I was watching Kits to Cradles, I think it is. Kits to Cradles. I think that's what it is. Like her whole intro, I think, is like hearts or something, purple hearts. Anyway, I watch her from occasion, on occasion. Not all the time, but a lot. Well, that's weird. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. I do watch her frequently. Not as much as some others. But, so this morning she was doing a video like the American Girl. She's into like the American Girl dolls, which I never really got into. But it was really cool because she went to American Girl and they had some nice stuff, you know, whatever. And then she went to Bye Bye Baby or Macro Baby or something. But then she went into a Reborn nursery. It looked like a hospital setup. And it was all Reborns. And I was like, where is that? Like, I would like to know. Like, I would love to go, like, to one of the, like, Rose doll shows. Like, the Rose doll expos or whatever. Like, I would love to do that. But then when she showed the nursery with all the babies, I was like, where is that? Like, I need to know. Now, you know, I live in the good old Southeast United States of America. And I don't think that any of that stuff's around here, to be frank. Like, I really don't. But it would be cool to know where, because, like, future trip, you know. So if anybody knows where that is, please let me know in the comments if you're watching. You know, I don't know if my channel is ever going to grow. That's fine if it doesn't. This is all in fun. As I sit here in my pajamas after my shower and stuff a baby's head, build the body. I do this for enjoyment. This is not a full-time gig I have. This is a very, very part-time thing for enjoyment, not even like real money making. But so my head has weight to it. Oh, and I do have a baby scale that I can weigh the baby on when it's all done. My other baby, I think it clocks in at 4.8 or 5.8 pounds. 21 inches long. Now, found out that even though I thought the Sweetie sculpt that I have here, that I thought it was a full body, but apparently the legs are like 3/4, but it doesn't look like it to me. So I am going to sell these babies as a full body. The legs don't look weird to me. It looks fine. So, and of course, this is my creation. So I'll sell it how I want to, right? And of course, you know, I'm showing you guys how to put the babies together so you guys can learn. And if you want to take apart your babies, you can. So I'm actually putting the twist tie together. And I'm going to tighten the baby. Part 1 shows the lower limbs. Part 2 shows the upper limbs. And part 3 is the head. So I'm just tightening the zip tie, you guys. And I'm not perfect. You guys. Oh, the head's kind of floppy. But you know what that's from? That's from the body. If your head is heavy and your body is not stuffed enough at the top, the head will be floppy. So I don't tighten my head all the way on so that I can actually make adjustments, like, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add more polyfill to the body. And make it so that the head is firmer on the body and it stays up a little better. That's another thing. Like when you have floppy babies, people have personal preferences. That's fine. But I feel like, I don't know. I like everything to be a little more firmer, cuddlier. Is that a word? I don't even know. You guys, I got polyfill. Like, look at this. Look at this body. Polyfill is everywhere. I just like to cuddle the baby, you know? So I'm gonna make sure I get plenty of that in the, make it nice and firm. And like I said, I buy the best Angel Silk polyfill, which I hear is the best. I don't know. From my research, that's what I've heard. So, and I don't, like I said, I don't want to give you guys like junk. I'm not going to sell you junk. So, but when I work every day, I think of things that make me happy, and the Reborns is something that makes me happy. And then I also think about like trips I'm taking, like when I was telling you guys about my son's birthday in Atlanta. And I was also thinking about a trip. I'm going to Puerto Rico towards the end of the year. It's a cruise. So I was actually thinking about that. I've never left the country. Well, I went to the Bahamas and I went somewhere else. Mexico. But I've never really truly left my country. And we're going on a cruise and we're going to Puerto Rico and St. Martin. So that's going to be really fun. It's 7 days. And we're doing that at the end of the year of 2023. So, so like I said, I did not tighten the head area because, so I can make adjustments better. And that gives me an idea of, you guys, boom. Look, he's got like detail on the nose. I painted the head. You guys, like, let me change my lighting so you guys can see. Why does he look like that? He has like an olive complexion. And all my babies are very modeled. Oh. I'm trying to see. I don't know. But, so now my next step is, see all these? My first baby that I'm going to sell, a big booty Judy. Like I said, my pellets, the pellets are in here to kind of mimic. I don't know if it really mimics it, but, so, and the stuffing over time, if you handle your baby a lot, I hear that it does kind of like break down a little bit. This baby is heavy. I am going to say, and I think it's going to be heavier than that one, the first one. So this is the skin. See the modeling? Okay. There's modeling. And then the arm. Hold on. Different lighting. That's a good one. Okay, so like I said, this is baby number 2. I'm going to have to tuck the zip ties. And I did notice that this new body from Bountiful Baby, they do not make the holes big enough for me to stuff it in. So if it comes the case where I'm just going to have to cut it, I'm just going to have to cut it. You know, so I do have If I mess up, look at all this polyfill everywhere. If I mess up, I do have more polyfill, you know. So this one I have to tighten more, the leg, because it wants to come off. It wasn't tight enough. Now, I'm not going to super tighten my babies because I do want the legs to like move depending on how much you tighten it. So you guys, this is baby number 2.